Imagine making a decision that could cost millions, while your mind is under attack from chaos. Deadlines closing in, pressure rising, everyone watching. In 2026, the noise never stops. Notifications, expectations, competition. And slowly, without realizing it, you lose control of the one thing that matters most, your mind. You react instead of lead. You panic instead of think. But nearly 2,000 years ago, a Roman emperor faced chaos far greater than yours and built a mind that could not be shaken. Marcus Aurelius didn't just rule an empire, he ruled himself. And inside his private writings, meditations, lies a psychological system, not for comfort, but for absolute mental strength. Today, we break it down and turn it into your competitive advantage.
Number 1. The Inner Citadel in Global Volatility. Marcus Aurelius believed something radical. Your mind is a fortress, a place no chaos can enter unless you open the gate. But today, your gates are always open. Emails, alerts, news, opinions, an endless stream of noise disguised as importance. High performers fail here, not because they lack skill, but because they lack protection. So the first discipline is this: audit your attention. Ask yourself, is this signal or noise? Because not everything deserves your focus. Marcus called this objective representation, to see events not as emotional storms, but as raw data. A failed deal? Not humiliation, just information. A harsh comment? Not an attack, just sound. When you remove emotional distortion, you gain clarity. And clarity is power. You stop reacting. You start commanding. Your mind becomes less like a battlefield and more like a control room.
Number 2. The dichotomy of control for modern leadership. Here is where most leaders burn out. They try to control everything: market crashes, client decisions, competitor moves. But Marcus and later Epictetus made it simple. Some things are in your control. Most things are not. And every second you spend on what you can't control is a second stolen from what you can. Your judgment, your decisions, your actions. This is where mental strength is built. Not in controlling outcomes, but in mastering responses. There's also a powerful Stoic tool called the reserved clause. You act with full commitment, but with one quiet understanding: I will succeed if nothing outside my control prevents it. This isn't weakness, it's psychological flexibility. Because when things go wrong, and they will, you don't break, you adapt. You move forward without losing momentum. Number 3, cognitive reframing under high pressure. Pressure reveals truth, not about the situation, but about you. Most people see obstacles as threats. Marcus saw them differently, as fuel. He wrote, "The obstacle is the way." Every delay, every conflict, every criticism is not blocking your path. It is the path. When tension rises in your work, you are not being punished. You are being trained. And here's another tool he used: the view from above. Zoom out. See your situation from higher perspective. That stressful meeting? A tiny moment in a vast timeline. That mistake? A small data point in a long career. This removes emotional weight. It gives you strategic clarity. And then there's criticism.
In today's world, scrutiny is constant. But Marcus reminds us, other people's opinions cannot touch your character. They are outside. You are inside. And what is inside is what defines you.
Number 4, voluntary hardship and resilience training. Here's something uncomfortable. Comfort is making you weak. Marcus didn't trust comfort. He trained against it. Because the more you rely on ease, the more fragile you become. So he practiced voluntary hardship. Not extreme suffering, but small, controlled discomforts. Waking early, doing difficult tasks first, choosing discipline over ease. Why? To remind himself, I can endure more than I think. You can do the same. Take cold showers. Work without distractions. Say no to unnecessary pleasure. These small acts build mental armor. Then comes premeditatio malorum, visualizing worst-case scenarios. Not to become negative, but to become prepared. Imagine losing the deal, the position, the recognition. Now ask, would I survive? The answer is yes. And suddenly, fear loses its grip. You are no longer surprised by adversity. You expect it. And that makes you dangerous.
Number 5, the sovereignty of character as the ultimate edge. In a world driven by AI, automation, and constant change, everything external is unstable. Your job, your status, your reputation, all can shift overnight. But Marcus believed in one unbreakable truth. Your character is untouchable. It cannot be automated. It cannot be outsourced. It cannot be taken from you. Your discipline, your integrity, your ability to remain calm under pressure, that is your real power. And here's where Stoicism goes deeper. It's not just about personal success. It's about responsibility. Marcus saw himself as part of something larger, a society, a system, a shared human experience. So high performance was not for ego. It was for contribution, to lead better, to serve better, to stabilize the world around him. And maybe that's the final shift. You don't perform to prove yourself. You perform to fulfill your role. So when the pressure rises, when the chaos builds, when everything around you feels uncertain, remember this. You don't need a calmer world. You need a stronger mind. Because true power is not found in controlling the external, but in mastering the internal. And once you do that, nothing can shake you. But here's the question most people never ask. If your mind is truly under your control, then why do you still give it away so easily? If this message spoke to you, if you felt something shift inside you, then you're not just watching this by accident. You're stepping into a different way of thinking. Welcome to a place where discipline becomes identity, where pressure becomes strength, where your mind becomes your greatest weapon. If you're ready to build unshakable mental strength, take 1 second to like this video, share it with someone who's under pressure right now, and subscribe for more content that sharpens your mindset and transforms your life. And I want to hear from you. What's one situation where you lost control of your mind, and how would you handle it now? Drop your answer in the comments, because your awareness might be the beginning of your transformation.